And we're live. Hello, everyone. Hello again to some of you. Which was quite a lot of fun. Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. I am so fucking bad at that game, but Caitie is a goddamn champion. Yeah, so I had it running in 4K, so I just they can't hear Caitie. Something. Let's fix that. I don't know why that would be. Yeah. No, I can definitely hear you, but everyone can hear the game. Chat room. Okay. Try and say something now, Caitie.
Hello, yes.
Okay. I assume they can hear that.
Let me put the sound on the thing so I can help here.
We have
Okay,
one
I can
person
hear myself
saying
now,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, one person says yes.
I can hear myself at the very least, so. This is taking forever to load up.
How interesting.
Is it not loading? Because I don't like that.
The game is taking a while to load, that's true.
When I was doing this, it did take a long time to load. But I didn't know it would be this long to load. So.
Also, everyone, how is the game audio versus our voices?
I can't even hear the game audio. Oh, now they can though, so alright, that doesn't matter. I just have my volume down real low. It's still going though, so it's doing something. Like usually if it's this game freezes, it stops moving, but it's still doing something at least.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Game audio is a bit loud. Yeah, that's because normally I had you and game audio broken out separately. And I did not change anything, but somehow you got muted, so.
I've never had like an infinite loading screen where like it just kept loading, but like nothing happened.
Yeah, we're gonna have to I'm gonna back out of that.
Okay, let's try it again maybe. Take two.
It's not really a Codex added stream without the fair share of technical difficulties, let's be honest.
I mean, that is very true. So, yeah, I guess before this, we were also streaming with Fussel and Friends on his Twitch channel. I don't know if there's going to be a VOD of that. I know Fussel's here. So, Fussel, is there going to be a VOD of that? Or is it's lost to the ether? Well, we never know. Can you guys hear my very loud washing machine? Should I close the door?
I don't think I can hear it, but
if you can't hear it, then that's fine.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Oh, goodness. So what's going on? What are you...
I am restarting the game. I was also just trying to figure out why on earth the audio channels weren't separated, but alas.
Alas. Well, maybe because we're what, in Ostagar? Shouldn't be that much.
Yeah, we were in Ostagar. That's what we were doing.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
Hopefully that broken.
Here we go. Trying again.
Trying again. My dog's upset about it.
Come on, Jinx. What do you want us to do? Not try again?
Yeah, she wants me to stop so we can go have some good times in the park or something.
Oh, the stream also says DA2 number 19, does it not?
Oh, did I? No, or unless it didn't change. No, it says Dragon Age Origins number 2 for me.
Okay, cool. Jinx has a lot to say on this one.
Yeah, Jinx. Jinx, I know we're not talking very much. Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Jinx is like, I'm gonna take over this show.
She's very upset about it. It's just a thing in Dear Sweet Time, huh?
It really is, and we changed nothing except the resolution. This really makes no sense.
Oh yeah. What if you like? I would let it go for a little bit because like it's not, it's still going. Like if it freezes, then I would worry about it. But it's just still going. It might just be that much shit. I don't know. Wait, it's black now.
Yeah, I exited out of the game. I'm sorry. Right as you said that, I just exited it out.
Just joined. Where are we? We're in an infinite loading screen.
Yeah, we are not able to load the game.
Okay, I guess 2 things to try. One would be an earlier save, and then another one would be maybe changing the resolution did fuck it up. I don't know.
Oh boy, we got some serious weirdness going on right now.
What's going on?
Game, I hard closed out of the game. Origins thinks that it's still running. I did in task on Task Manager.
And it still thinks it's running?
Origin still thinks that it's running. I'm trying to close the actual process under the Details tab of Task Manager, and it says, Operation denied.
Like, sorry, buddy.
Dragon Age Origins will not close and also will not open at this point.
Okay, so the game crashed so hard it ruined your computer. Great.
So we're gonna back out of Origins. We're gonna back out of Origins, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, so it looks like the process has now actually stopped, which is nice. Danielle says DAO fights back.
It's like, what is...
Okay, Fiha, Jordan's computer. Yeah, you ain't kidding. So we're back now. Apparently the stream just cut out.
Yeah, what the fuck just happened?
Caitie, your guess is as good as mine at this point. I've done nothing. I've changed nothing. Well, that's not true. I shouldn't say that I've changed nothing. I did update Windows the other day.
Oh, no.
So apparently that has got to be causing some amount of issues with both Dragon Age and OBS.
Okay. Well.
Which is not good. But also, fuck Windows. Because that's literally not a problem. That's not a thing that should happen.
Well, we're not sure, I guess. It could be, like, there is a chance.
Okay, we're going to launch Origins again.
How did it just, like, stop streaming, or what happened there?
Yeah, I honestly have no clue how that even happened.
Oh, God. Hey, do you remember that one episode of Tamar where we couldn't get it working for, like, an hour, so...
Well, we could always break a new record.
2.0. Oh no. Load another save. See if that does anything.
Alright, let's do the quick save. That was the second most recent one.
Shoni Rose says, might have to update your video card, Jordan. Same thing happened to Dr. Gluon on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Yep, NVIDIA drivers, that's the first thing I did after the Windows update. So those should be up to date. Yeah, the Windows patch was not fun. It was honestly like a terrible...
What? God, what happened with this patch?
It was the big one from May that I just had not been doing from a while, and so it was a pretty major Windows 10 update.
Oh, why did you wait so long?
I can't remember. A lot of times I don't feel good about those big, which for good reason. I don't feel good about those big Windows updates because I feel like they tend to break a lot of stuff. So I like to wait until they've got the patches after the big patch and then do it. Can't believe this game is 10 years old in November. Man, it's been a gold standard of RPGs for so long now that it's... I still don't feel like we've ever seen anything that truly follows it up properly. As much as I like Dragon Age Inquisition, I feel like it is sort of a different thing. And it would be really nice to get something more in the vein of Neverwinter Nights, Dragon Age Origins again.
Still nothing?
Yeah, still on the loading screen. Which...
God.
I mean, I guess we just leave it, like you said, for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it just takes a really long time. I don't know. Like when cause I pretty much have the same build you do, minus I think. Oh, would it make a difference if you're running the Origin versus the Steam version?
Well, we couldn't get the Steam version to load at all. That was the thing. We could never get it to launch.
But so I guess just confirming you're running the Origin one now, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we should be running the exact same thing, and like one of my saves to test on was an Ostagar, and it always works. So I don't know what to say.
I am at a total loss. But you know, how are you, Caitie?
I mean, doing all right, I guess. I'm a little. I guess a little annoyed. Not with you or your computer. Just like I really tried to make sure this stuff like this wouldn't happen.
Yeah, no, you're not kidding. That's exactly how I feel when I'm doing huge loads of Skyrim. It's like I test it and I test it and I test it, and yet somehow something will come out.
I know.
And also, I think it is really just my computer. That's the one thing that's really difficult, and it's the one thing you see mod authors always have to kind of clarify with people, which is like a mod author can test something over and over and over again, but every computer is like a jungle. You just don't know what different how that ecosystem could be shaped up.
Yeah. So what's the maximum amount of time? I would say like something ridiculous, like 10 minutes. Because if it's not loading in 10 minutes, then like, what's the point?
Aha! There we go.
Oh, real? Okay, so it just takes forever. All right, cool.
Holy shit!
What, is it broken?
No, just the fact that it took that long, but it did load.
Well, all right. Okay, well.
All right, that's the thing. We're playing. Here we go. Dragon Age Origins. Let's talk to Alistair.
What is it
now? Oh boy,
now?
Okay, so incredibly long
Haven't
loading
Wardens
screens.
asked more than enough.
Well, we already
of the
talked
circle?
to Alistair, so I don't know if we want to spam.
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered
That's true.
mother.
Yeah, we
She
left off
desires
talking
your
to baby
presence.
Alistair.
What her reverence desires is of...
And then we got to go talk to Homeboy and Homeboy and head out into the
One
wilderness
good
to find
thing about
Morrigan.
the blight is how it
Yeah,
brings
you might
people
also want to
together.
find Jory and David.
You're not the first.
Because
to
they're
tell me
around
that.
in the camp.
Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair. Blah,
And
blah,
that
blah,
makes
blah,
you,
blah.
Duncan, as the junior member of the order.
Yeah,
I'll
let-
be
Let's get on with it then.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
let's get on with it.
whenever you're ready.
All right, let's. Do you want to find Jory or David first?
They're both like right behind us, are they not? No, they're over by the fire. Yeah.
No. So David is talking to that one woman by the shop, and then Jory's praying by. There's like I guess 2 prayer groups. He's the one that's kind of close by the guy in the prison cell. That makes sense. Maybe not.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm also crazy fast.
That helps off balance the loading screens.
We just make up for lost time.
Yeah. We may load a lot, but we go fast.
There's Jory. Here we go.
Greetings.
He's tiny baby
You must be
man.
the 3rd recruit we've heard about.
I am. Who are you?
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
I was not a soldier, but my father did train me to fight.
Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord.
Tiny.
I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Well, I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Nobody knows. Oh, it's a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
God, Alistair is so fucking little.
Everyone's really tiny right now. So that was Jory the Dwarf mod. It's one of those mods where, like, you know what? It's not like it's well made. I just don't get it.
I mean, I don't get it, but it's not like you said. Yeah, it's well made.
And then David is. Oh yeah, Sir Aaron from the comics. That's another mod.
Oh yeah, should we talk to?
I don't think he says anything. He might be able
Welcome
to
to the
talk
King's camp, my lord.
Oh, he's got a little chirp, little line of dialogue to spit out at us.
Ah.
Ooh, boy.
All right.
Where is...
Look carefully, man.
David.
This
He's
wretched thing is a
he's
dark
by the
lord.
shop. Do you know where
They're
the shop
strong,
is?
cunning and smart, but don't listen to those.
Let's see.
It was kind of close. Like on your way to Alistair, it's like across the street from the mage's tent.
All right, here's the... Oh, there you go.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
God, just Wynn's
Aye.
hair in the background
Well,
always gets me.
you're not what I thought
Just,
you'd
like,
be.
Fucked up.
How it's just like popping in. The closer you get, it kind of changes.
It's so bad and also good.
What did you think I'd be?
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight.
Oh, he looks
The
gruesome.
name's Davith.
He doesn't
it's
look
about
great.
bloody time you came along.
I will
was
say that
beginning to
his
think they
original
cooked this
face texture
ritual up
was
just for our
missing, so I
benefit.
just picked a random one out of something I had, and I didn't even know what it is until this very moment, and this looks insane. What did I do to this boy?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Davith, what do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what
I know
Duncan
what
saved
mod
me
this
from.
is.
Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright.
All right, well.
There's our boy.
Okay.
Should we go to, like, dude in the cage, kennel master, or anything like
Well,
that?
whatever you playing. You could probably stab the guy in the cage if you want to do that.
Oh, get a little stabby. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. I've noticed that you haven't been doing the Corypheus accent. How's that going?
Oh, I think we said that that was just going to take a lot of energy if I did the Corypheus accent all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can keep that up consistently.
Maybe it's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation that sometimes
Someone
like when
finally
he's
comes
doing
and
evil
talks to
things,
the lone prisoner.
Only
I
when he
suppose
gets
you've
to
come to
his
sentence
worst
me.
tendencies.
Yeah.
What does this guy say? I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is
Ooh,
food
kindness
and water.
is
They haven't fed me since I was
not
locked
our
up and I'm
strong suit
starving.
here.
It's not something that Claude does well, or at all.
Why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need.
You're a
Them
naked
circle
man
wizards
in
got
a
a chest
kennel.
they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Yes, this is EA2 Andrew's voice actor.
They didn't find the key when you were
I swallowed it.
arrested.
But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Can you imagine, like, knowing you're about to be arrested, but also shoving a key up your ass at the same time?
That's tough.
Yeah, that's dedication.
I'm reminded of the Gold Watch scene in Pulp Fiction. If you've ever seen
Oh, God, yeah, I have.
it. I feel like that was peak Walken too. Like coming away from that sort. I mean, the Christopher Walken impersonations come from a lot of different places, but I really feel like that's one where that's, you know, if you want to get a good Walken impersonation, you just hone in on that scene.
I feel, yeah, I can't think of like a more Christopher Walken moment except maybe that one music video he was in where he's just dancing the entire time.
The True Romance scene as well. The You're a Cantaloupe thing. That's another one that comes to mind.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay, so I'm killing him and taking the key.
Oh, he swallowed it and
What?
pooped it out. He didn't shove
But
it. So, well,
you can't do
yeah,
that.
my fan fiction.
Ah, God!
Oh god, the eyes. Like, the eyes just make it look so much worse.
Oh my God, it does.
What?
Oh,
What in
wow.
Thursday's name did you do that for? Just because
Wow.
you're a Grey Warden doesn't give you the right to go and kill anyone you please. Explain yourself.
We're,
I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to explain my. Well, I gotta get it back. Dumont, Lord, help me, please help me, Dumont. Okay. That's
you have
my.
to pray to Dumont to get
That's literally what it is. That's my phrase that I settle into the. Dumont, Lord, please help me. I'm confused. I've fallen and I cannot get. Okay, there we go. I don't have to explain myself to you.
You'll have to explain yourself to someone. Well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
Hey, now we got the key to the mage's chest.
Welcome, young man.
I was just a tranquil guy.
Goodbye.
Right.
You get the.
Welcome,
Actually, I don't.
young
Yeah, he
man.
won't let you do it. You have to like wait till after the joining.
I am one of the
So
tranquil,
yeah, I think
my
it's time
friend.
to go find Morrigan.
I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of
Now I'm
casting,
talking to this guy,
it
hang
is
on.
a time-consuming
Alright, I should go.
goodbye.
I'm really glad that they've advanced a little bit with the tranquil voice.
Yeah.
You could tell they really kind of had to find that a little bit in the voice direction. Alright, let's take our team of tiny little warriors and head out into the wilderness. Wait, do we talk to Duncan first or do we go straight to the gate?
No Duncan. Because you gotta get the quest first.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother
The
ambushed
tiny
me.
Alistair.
The way she wields guilt. They
Also
should stick
not
a
in the
on it.
frame at all.
She forced
That's
you
just
to
the top
slice
of his
the
head.
maze, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize
do.
anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more
You're
once
asking
you've
me, or-
returned.
No, that was a dialogue. And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect.
Isn't it one of the most, like, the
Alistair,
thinnest
I want
parts of
you
the
to
plot?
retrieve
Like,
these
it's pretty
scrolls if
integral
you
to the
can.
entire plot of Dragon Age Origins that they just forgot the most, theoretically, the most important treaties in all of Ferelden.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of those things that we totally just skip over. It's like, yes, we had a remote outpost and we forgot them.
Dun dun dun. I mean, I don't know, yeah. I guess it would kind of make sense to, like, keep the Ferelden treaties in the Ferelden Grey Warden, whatever, but... I don't know.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly
Oh yeah, have
and
Alistair
safely.
watch over us.
We will.
Fucking 12-year-old.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay. Also, we got a level up, so
Ooh, fun.
maybe use some of that. We will name this save level up. Well, hold on. The other one was Dragon Age 2 was shit. This one is hard, so we'll do hard level up.
Alistair's still probably taller than Claude. I don't know, actually. Claude's a big dwarf. So, is he Claude Kuzlin, right? That's his full title.
Correct, yes.
It rolls off the tongue nicely. Claude Kuzlin.
It's not bad, no.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Oh man. We spent like half of the stream just getting it to work at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like that's somewhat unavoidable
Yeah.
when we do this many mods, but what do we got? Shield defense, shield block.
So are you gonna go for weapon and shield or two-handed?
I think weapon shield should be fine.
Okay. Is that your go-to when you do warrior in Origins?
I do like the sword and board. It is kind of a thing.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's
I
open
guess
for
I was
you.
never a big
Just
fan
be
of
careful out
sword
there.
and shield. I always preferred
Even
the
a Grey
two-handed
Warden
if I had
won't
to
be
play
safe in the
warrior.
forest tonight.
Yeah, I like shields. I don't know what to say. I started a second playthrough of Technomancer. God, I know everyone's got to be sick and tired of me talking about Technomancer. But so interesting, right? Like, so last night I'm playing Gears of War 5, which is good. Quite like Gears 5. And then also I noticed that Bound by Flame was like fucking $4. Bound by Flame is the last fantasy game, I guess the first fantasy game that Spiders ever made. Spiders is the studio making Greedfall. Oh, that's right. Well, the lightsaber counts as a one-handed or two-handed?
Well, you only have one, so you don't have a shield equipped, man.
Yeah,
Probably
that
what
is
you want to do,
true.
you need a shield.
At some point, yeah, that might be nice. But I could equip him with the second one, right?
You could, yeah. You just have to build another one.
Yeah, we'll have to do that at some point. Let's kill some wolves. God, there are a lot of wolves.
A mod that went unnoticed, but there is a mod to change the like the health indicators to colorblind friendly health indicators.
Oh, how nice.
I don't even know if you noticed, but it just changed the red health bar to like a teal one. Does it look different at all to you? Or?
So you're talking about the health bars that come up over the enemies? Or you're talking about the ones in on the UI? Oh, for our party. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, for the party.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. It is different.
Does it actually make it easier to see? Because I can't imagine, like, even if you couldn't really see the color red that great, like, I can't imagine that it was...
Yeah, I mean, that element is so distinguishable just on whether or not it's full, you know?
Yeah.
Don't have time right now.
Oh, God, I forgot about the fucking Geralt voice.
What did he say?
Like, he picks up a letter off of the guy, and he's like, don't have time right now.
Geralt.
Who is that?
I found the Geralt voice to be very, like...
Medallion's
that-
Not
coming.
half as dead as
Yeah.
he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by dark.
And it is really weird also,
They
like,
came
even
out of the
in
ground.
even in The Witcher, it's just like,
Please
why
help me.
does he just say,
I've got to
is he talking to himself?
to
Like,
camp.
wind's howling, and you're just like, yeah, bro, like, what do you... Is that just how Geralt's riding around on roads and he's just like, it's partly sunny? Like, yeah, man, like, why are you updating yourself on the weather?
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Oh, but yeah, anyway,
Did you
Spiders,
hear?
they make
An
Greedfall, they
entire
also
patrol
make
of
Bound by
seasoned men
Flame,
killed
and
by
Technomancer, and Mars
Calm
Warlogs,
down,
and I don't know what
Sojourner.
got
We'll
into
be
me, like,
fine if we
I really
careful.
like their games, and I'm
soldiers
kind
were
of trying to
careful,
catch
and they were
myself up
still
before
overwhelmed.
Spiders comes out, before
How many
Greedfall comes
darkspoken
out.
can the four of us slay? A dozen? A
And
hundred? There's
yeah,
an
I decided to
entire
do
army
like a
in these
mace and
forests.
shield character
There are
protect. That's the only reason why I brought it
darkspawn
up, because
about,
I'm
but
like,
we're in
yeah,
no
it kind of
danger
turns
of
out I
walking
really
into
do
the
like
bulk of
shield
the
a lot.
How do you
Different
know?
games.
I'm not a
Wait,
coward.
a game
but
about
this is foolish
sci-fi,
and
there's a
reckless.
short sword and
We should
shield?
go back.
There
option?
is, yeah. So it's like it's not a sword, so it's a mace, and it's kind of like one of the things that's a common tool for like the like security forces or whatever in that game.
Uh-huh.
So you can use guns as well, but it is more of a melee combat system, which is really quite interesting.
Huh.
For a science fiction game, it's really probably more melee than it is ranged.
Huh.
I like the way the animations look for a game that Oh, right, Claude's got to talk.
Yeah, about to say,
You sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Well, that's because you're little, Alistair.
he's itty bitty.
Let's just get this over with.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
All right. Little mini Alistair, the Darkspawn detector.
Oh boy.
That flower,
I sense a
white
dark
with a red
spawn,
center.
close boy.
The
You better
Ostergar
watch
was
out.
asking about those.
My name's
It
Alistair.
probably is.
What's your
You
name?
want to be careful picking flowers around the wilds, mind you.
I'm
They're
gonna
as
be
like
a
to spit
prince
poison in your
one
face
day.
as not. The
Okay.
kennel master said these flowers can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn.
Where did this voice come
At
from?
any
Now
rate,
I'm curious.
He was offering a reward
I
if
don't know,
someone
it's
went
a
into the
child,
wilds
like-
and brought him
That's
one.
good. I like
Might
it.
want to think about it, is all.
Made him sound like a 6-year-old, but you know what? He looks like a 6-year-old.
I was gonna say, like, it sounds like a child, but there's something about the inflection maybe that makes him sound like a 60-year-old chain-smoking grandma from Jersey. There's just some little, there was like a hint of something much older in there, and I don't know how to explain it.
Because it's being voiced by an adult woman rather than us.
Possible.
Oh, God. Little did you know, Jordan, I'm actually a 6-year-old chain-smoking woman from the Bronx.
Well, you fooled me for better than 2 years now.
I know. That girl that was on the webcam all those years ago, it was a granddaughter.
All right.
She's very lovely.
Build lightsaber. Choose hilt. Why do we do Darth Vader this time? Hilt color. Black. Now
Oh, we're doing another one.
let's do gunmetal, and then crystal color. Yeah, why not crimson?
Ooh. Like a light and dark side thing going on. Tweety bird. Oh no.
Okay.
I never watched Star Wars, should I? So, Jordan, I'll let you answer in a minute, but as someone who isn't a big fan of Star Wars and watched Star Wars, I don't know. Like, if you really like sci-fi, I guess you could like Star Wars, but like, I feel like if you haven't seen it now and you don't want to see it, or like you're asking if you should see it, you're probably not going to be that impressed by it.
Yeah, so you watched the original one?
I watched the originals, and then I watched the prequels, which was a mistake. I haven't seen any of the new ones.
Oh, you watched everything.
Yeah, well, at different times in my life, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, right? Like, it's not for everybody, and especially, I think, some of the older ones, they're gonna come off a little bit hokey. On some level.
Yeah, I think the originals, there is like a... Because it... Them coming off hokey, I think, kind of works. The prequels or whatever is just a slog. I even watched like an edited down version, and that was pretty right. So I wouldn't touch them. Maybe the new ones. I don't know.
Yeah. Was there something in particular about let's say we'll leave the prequels alone because those get beaten up all too often anyway, but something about the originals that really was just like, did you just find it boring, or
I mean, I guess it was just all right, you know? Like, it's all right. I just... You see so much about Star Wars this, Star Wars that, it's amazing, whatever, and I just was watching it, I was like, alright, it's okay. It's a cute little movie. I don't know. I also think, like, I'm not a big fantasy guy, and I just... and this is obviously me. Like, it's definitely like a guy's story. You know, coming this as like a girl, and like I think I watched it for the first time when I was like, I don't know, 18. So I'm kind of an adult. Coming this at a female perspective, I'm just like, this seems like if I was a little boy, I feel like this would be my shit, but I'm not. So I'm just kind of like, eh. So, yeah, I guess it just didn't impress me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, like I said, it's really not for everyone, and I think sometimes people really do kind of make that mistake of like assuming that it has this general appeal that it really doesn't.
That I like, not to say that girls can't like Star Wars or anything. I just didn't, and I feel like something that was for the girls was Leia and what's Han Solo, because he's so handsome. I don't find Han Solo that handsome. I don't know. I just he's too schmarmy.
Look
and
there.
then Leia,
Poor slobs.
she like wasn't even there for half the movie. I don't know.
Yeah, are you a Lord of the Rings fan also?
Not really. Kind of for the same reasons, to be honest. Like, I just couldn't really connect with any of the characters, and like Legolas is like, I like Aragorn more, to be honest. Aragorn. I don't know what it is, but I haven't really ever been into like some of like the big name fantasy sci-fi, like Star Trek. I like Star Trek more, but even that's like, it's all right.
Yeah, like I like Lord of the Rings. I think it's cool, but I don't think I like revere it the way that a lot of other people do.
Yeah. Agreed. I like Harry Potter well enough.
Yeah, I think Potter's great. It is very interesting though, because I was growing up around the time when it was big, and I never got into it. I think maybe just because, I don't know, for whatever reason.
Oh, me too. I read it in high school.
Same. That's exactly what it is, right? Instead of reading it as a little kid, when, I don't know, maybe I would have enjoyed it more, I read it sort of as a teenager, and then I was like, oh, I get it now. This is really cool, but...
Yeah, did you read it? So I read it in high school because I'm like, all right, everyone's fucking talking about this. Fine, I'll just see what's going on. And that's where I was coming from. I don't know if you have the same reason.
It was similar. I had a friend who, around the time when it was ending or getting close to the last book coming out, which I guess was what, 06 or 07?
Something like that, maybe.
Somewhere around there, was just talking about how much it meant to him and blah blah blah, and I was just like, wow, like, geez, man, like these must really be something, I guess. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a shot.
Game audio is a bit loud, in my opinion.
I agree with that. I'm gonna lower it down a little bit more from the actual game. All right, we'll see if that helps.
Yeah, the battle music is killer. It's one of those things where like it's really loud, and there's like some sound effects in Origins that no matter how much you turn down or even mute the audio, it will still fire no matter what, and it's like deafeningly loud.
Oh, I think
that's always the worst.
I think we're gonna get a bit of Morrigan here in a second.
Yes, we will. Woo! I think after we come back, I say let's do the joining, and then after that we should probably back in high school, had a Harry Potter phase and an anime phase simultaneously. Dark days.
I mean, which anime? It kind of depends, right? Nothing wrong with like an anime.
I'm gonna guess, if they're embarrassed about it, I'm gonna say like probably Naruto. that's what I'm.
Wait, what was your guess?
Naruto.
Oh, that, you know, I mean, look, some people like that.
Yeah, well, is it you? Is that like?
Yeah, I mean, it's no Cowboy Bebop, but you know.
I mean, I love Sailor Moon, so what can I? Who am I to judge?
I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with liking Sailor Moon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Say no more.
Cowboy Bebop is like, it's the anime that people who don't like anime like.
Yes, that is. I mean, I think that's probably the entry point. I think it's probably a if you just kind of grew up watching whatever Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh because it was on, it's sort of like that one where you can hand it to someone who has a general idea of anime and see if they want to get more into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why so many people know it and they can reference it. You can kind of go from that to Cowboy Bebop, and then maybe you end up watching Kids on the Slope, and you're like, oh shit, there's some real stuff here.
Yeah. All right, let's get Morrigan. Woo-hoo-hoo.
I feel like you're excited for more than just the standard reasons.
I mean, she looks lovely, let me tell you.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right, let's go see what's going on here. Picking up some treaties, no big deal. Nothing strange is gonna happen. Oh, good lord.
Well, well. What have we
What
here?
the hell?
Are you a vulture, I wonder?
Hold on.
You don't like
hold on.
Raver Girls?
Poking amidst a
I was gonna say,
corpse whose
speaking of
bones were
anime,
long since cleaned? Or
She
merely an
good.
intruder
What on earth
coming
is
to
up
these
with her
dark
eyes?
spawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Never mind that. What's up with her entire face? Just everything.
So the head
What
morph was
say
done
you?
by our very own Elle here
Scavenger
in
or
the
intruder?
Codex added
Oh.
chat in Dragon Age World.
Brilliant.
Yes. So I could there is no cursed Morrigan head morphs, so I was like, can someone do something about this, please? And she delivered. The body mod is just an actual mod I found that's amazing, and somehow they ended up matching, just complete accident. So it's great.
Happy accidents. What does Claude say to Morgan? I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
It is a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb
She's sort of like a
ashes
lizard.
none have touched for so
Oh my gosh, she's a
long.
lizard person. Yeah.
Why is that?
Don't answer her.
This
She
is
said
Witch of the
and that
Wilds, or
means
Thetis
others
is
may be
lizard
interested.
person.
Oh,
Don't you know?
fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is
Yes,
bad.
swooping
She's a witch
is
of the
bad. Is
wild,
there a
she is.
better good
She'll
bad
turn us
line of
into
dialogue in
toads.
Dragon Age than
Witch
swooping
of
is
the
bad?
wilds.
I love how he's not even in
Idle
frame for it
fancy.
too.
No, he's really not. It's literally just
Have
like
you no minds of your
cuts
own?
to where
Anywhere,
Alistair should have
handsome
been.
lad. Tell me your
Oh
name and
my
I shall tell you
goodness.
mine.
I like how she calls him
What is
handsome
this?
lad also. I mean, but judging by how she looks, no wonder.
Yeah.
There you go. I am Claude. Pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer.
Wonderfully weird in the chat says the
You
longer I
stole
look, the
them,
worse it
didn't you?
gets.
You're some kind of sneaky
It's beautiful.
witch thief.
How
It
very
animated
eloquent.
is very
How
strange.
does
I don't know
one
what's going on
steal
with the
from
lips.
dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for it was not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Alright, well then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Is this a joke?
If so, it seems the truthful rather than funny sort, no?
Great. She's a thieving, weird, talking, funny sort of witch.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Why are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
I want an honest answer. Are you a witch of the wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
All right, then. I say we go with her.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
Unfortunately.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Are the Kakari Wilds cold? What a weird thing for him to say. If the pot is warmer than this forest, it'd be a welcome change.
No, they're cold.
Aren't they sort of more to the south?
Well, yeah, they're to the south.
But they're cold.
Greetings.
Yeah,
Mother.
yeah. It's
I
flipped.
bring
Tevinter is
before you
hot.
4
Ferelden
Grey
is cold.
Wardens
Oh, hey,
I
well.
see them, girl.
Here's
Much
something
as
new.
I expected.
Are we
Sexy
supposed
grandma?
to believe you were expecting?
Oh no! Don't get the
You are
chat
required
started.
to do nothing, least of all believe.
Well, you don't like
Shut
gilts?
one's eyes tight or
That's,
open
I'm not
one's
touching
arms
that one.
wide.
I will not be. I will not be
One's a
responsible for this.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her
Oh,
mad?
goodness.
There is a smart
What milk?
lad, sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
Let milf. Oh, I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous.
Is that all?
With
Surely your
giant
mind
titties.
stretches farther than these surroundings. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wild, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never
And
admit
Jess
it.
D in the chat says her
how she
chest looks like
dances
Isabella's.
under the moon.
I mean, you're not wrong.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother. True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for. Time for you to go, then. Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests. Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
We talked about this on a couple episodes ago of Split the Veil, but Kate Mulgrew just does such a fine job
Oh, yeah.
portraying Flemeth.
Which, like, I'm assuming that Flemeth died in the end of Dragon Age Inquisition, so, like, I don't... Is she gonna come back? I don't think she is, and I'm kind of sad about that, you know? Like,
Yeah, she's an iconic character of the franchise.
Yeah, you know? So I kind of hoping that, like, they bring her back by, like, mysterious whispers. Who sounds like Flemeth? Oh no! Flemeth's disembodied voice just appearing.
I wouldn't mind a flashback instance of something, just to kind of fill in a little bit of maybe some of her machinations, which I'm sure are going to have the echoes of what she was working on would be felt for some time if she is actually gone. But yeah, Kate Mulgrew, from being obviously in a bunch of other stuff, coming to a medium like video games, she really sort of put in an A effort.
Is she in any other video game?
That's a good question. I don't know offhand.
I'll look that up. 'Cause I only know her from Dragon Age. Well, video game wise. Let's look at this.
So you return from the wilds.
All right, the joining then.
Okay, yeah,
Good.
she's in another video
I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can
Not
begin
many,
the joining immediately.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think she was doing a bunch.
Okay, so in order, Augmented Empire. I don't know what that is.
Never even heard of that.
Star Trek 1. I don't know if that even counts. Lords of EverQuest.
Oh, wait, is she the Locust Queen in Gears?
She's not in Gears. It doesn't list her, at least.
That's an interesting question. Because that's from the original trilogy of Gears of War.
I'm not seeing any Gears of War listings, so I don't think it's her. It must be someone that sounds like her.
Yeah. What are we doing when we're talking to Duncan? Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
All right. What? I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
All right, here we go with the joining.
I looked up the Locust Queen from Gears, and
The
her
more
name
I
is
hear about
Carolyn
this joining,
Seymour.
the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Yeah,
Why are these
who's
damn tests?
I think
Have I not
maybe
earned my
also
place?
Chalk.
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy
Mass
you.
Effect.
I'll Google her.
I don't like this
Yes,
any
you're
more
right.
than you do. She is
I only
Chakos,
know
yeah?
that my wife is in
Yeah.
higher
She's
with
also
a
Mira
child on the
Thari.
way. If they
From
had warned
Origins,
me,
not the Dragon Age 2 one.
it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you?
Yeah, very good.
Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
But we don't know that, Davith.
Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe.
Have you ever played any of the Gears of War games?
At last,
Nope.
we come to the joining.
They are the epitome
Grey Wardens
of,
were
like,
founded during the First
broism.
Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of
They are
annihilation.
One of the
just-
reasons I
So
haven't
it
played.
was
Just
that the
fucking
first Grey
big
Wardens
fucking
drank
roided
the
out
Darkspawn blood,
dudes, like,
mastered their taste.
fist bumping and shooting
We're
aliens. It's
going to
fucking
drink the
great.
blood of
I
those-
fucking love it so much.
those
Like,
creatures.
especially coming off of, like,
As the
I
first
like
Grey Wardens
RPGs
did
with
before
choices
us,
and storylines.
as
I'm
we
just like,
did
I need a
before
palate
you.
cleanser, man. Let me go shoot some big fucking
is the
aliens.
source
And,
of our power
you know, at one
and our
point, the
victory.
fucking one of your companion, one of
survive the
your
joining become immune
NPCs,
to
like,
the
drives a
taint.
helicopter
We can
down the
sense it
throat
in
of a
the
monster.
Darkspawn
It's fucking
and
awesome.
Use it to slay the archdemon.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, that oh Pat, man.
It is the Michael Bay movie of video games. It really is.
I mean, there's definitely an audience for that. So like, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just not my cup of tea.
No,
God, like panning to Alistair and he not being there is so hilarious for some reason.
all right. Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Stephen Wilhelm says Alistair needs a box to stand on. It's true. It's such a great speech coming out of little baby Alistair. I really like shit like this. This is one of those, like, you can call it, you know, cliche if you want. I call it kind of quintessential, which is like joining the elite warrior of orders, order of warriors. I kind of miss it. Like, I think I mentioned it the past episode of Split the Veil. Like, I wouldn't mind another Dragon Age game somewhere in the future, like beyond Dragon Age 4, where you play a young warden recruit again, because I think it's such an interesting
I have a wife.
way to set
Child.
someone up into the story.
Had I known.
There is no turning back.
No. You ask
I
too
wonder. Yeah, could you like?
much. There is no glory in this.
I don't know. How, like, It'd be cool, but I feel like I'm emotionally done with the Wardens. But maybe like the Wardens are different now. I don't know.
I am sorry.
Now, if you have a Griffin or something, then yeah.
Oh, now you're all about it.
Yeah. Just make it different, you know.
But the joining is not yet
Al-
complete.
Bye, Jory.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Let me ask you, if we're talking years down the road, obviously, we've got to finish the arc that's going on in the Dragon Age universe, but, I don't know, 10 years after Dragon Age 4 comes out, 5 years, whatever, they decide they want to do a reboot for Dragon Age. How do you feel about that?
Like, and just retell all the stories they've already.
Well, they kind of wipe the canon out and say, we're going to start from a certain point again.
That seems dumb.
Yeah, but here, well, I agree with you. It does seem dumb, but would you play it?
In my joining, only one of us
Probably
died,
not, because I think
but
at that
it
time in my
was
life I'd be so busy with like
horrible.
family or kids or something
glad
that
at
like
least one of you
a
made it.
reboot, a complete reboot of something I used to
How
like,
do you feel?
and probably still like, would just offend me so much. I just wouldn't put out the effort and focus on other things.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I'm not sure. At least it's over.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after
Did you
my
now,
joining.
baby Alistair, who's hiding underneath the
We
frame?
begin to sense the darkspawn, as we all
Here,
do.
Mike.
That and many other things.
Oh,
will
did
be
it,
explained in the months to come.
Yeah, it was like,
Before I
baby
forget,
Alistair,
there is
who's
one
hiding
thing
beneath the
to join.
game.
We take some of that.
I
and put it
see
in a
you,
pendant.
tiny child.
Oh,
Something to
no.
remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
The microphone has a Twitter account now, by the way.
I saw that,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna do with it,
When
but
you're ready,
Just occasionally
I'd like
just
you to
talk
accompany me
shit
to a
at
meeting with
myself.
the king.
Come up with weird things to say for the microphone.
oh god.
I feel like the microphone is just trying to say all the things that I don't want to.
Oh no.
The
I'm
meeting is to the
afraid.
west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Yeah, like in my head, I had kind of like a little story arc kind of going on where, like, at first, me and the mic are friendly on Twitter, and then eventually it just starts aggressively tweeting Avril Lavigne music videos at me. Because the mic loves Avril Lavigne.
Oh god. Why is your dog dead? Oh god. No, it was just sleeping. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah. Eventually, I also have to have you send me the file so I can rename Dumut.
Oh, yeah, do mutt.
Yeah, because that's apparently a fairly easy thing to do. Well, I think with that we should probably stop there.
Yeah, do you want to call it there and then kind of pick up with Duncan next time?
Yeah. So sorry for such an awkward stream, guys. It's just been a weird couple, and I'll be gone next week, so I don't know what you're gonna be doing.
I got a couple of different options. I can think of a few different things.
Okay, so it's Technomancer.
It may be Technomancer. It may be Bound by Flame.
Or Greedfall, even, because
I was gonna say, it might even be Greedfall. That might be a popular thing to do. It'll probably not be I'll probably start a game Tuesday when it comes out, and maybe I'll kind of start a new one to play on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe it'll be Greedfall. That might be popular.
All right. Well, I wish you luck, and
I wish you luck
yeah.
also. Know you're gonna
yeah,
have a busy
I'm not
week.
like. Yeah, I'm going, I guess, silent for a week. There's not gonna be a Dragon Age or a 2 stream, which I'm almost done, by the way. I think I might only have like 1.5 episodes left.
Oh,
so
fun.
yeah, and then we'll do Inquisition. We'll find it'll be like when the thing started, and we were both playing Inquisition and Origins, just at different time frames.
Yeah, you're not kidding. The canon Gilderthala and Inquisition stream, I feel like people are gonna be fucking hyped for that.
Yeah, I also probably going to be like 80 episodes.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. Oh, what are you gonna do? Are you planning like a big like final episode of Trespasser Inquisition stream? Or are you gonna try and do something like? Are you gonna have streamers? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like at the end of Trespass, I'm gonna just sit there and be like, I don't know what to do now.
You're like, all right, everybody, the fucking channel's over. This is the series finale.
No, knowing me, I'll be like, and we start again. All right, this time. And if that was true to life, that's what it'd be. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
You
But
could do
that's
an instructional streaming series on how to make your own spreadsheet to manage all the.
I feel called out.
No, that's brilliant. I'm honestly, when you said that, especially like when you really think about it, especially because at least Dragon Age has the keep. I'm sitting here going like, why did I not fucking do that for Mass Effect all those years ago?
I mean, it's great. I love my little spreadsheet, but I definitely put way too much time in that. So
yeah, you're not wrong for that.
Yeah, bullshit's like autofill. Anyway, see, I gotta teach you New York. There's nothing to teach. You just start a spreadsheet. I don't know. Anyway, okay, we gotta end this because I haven't eaten dinner. I'm starving.
Oh
okay.
Man, I think that's it. We're done. I'll see you guys next
All
week.
right, bye,
we'll figure
guys.
it out. Bye, everybody.
Bye.